So, ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome everyone to the third contest of the day for the Delhi leg. We have Apeejay School Noida taking on the Vedas International School from Delhi. Both the sides are exceptionally well drilled and they would be hoping to make a show in this upcoming contest. In a fervent rivalry of the red versus the yellow, we have Apeejay School Noida, Yin Yellow, taking on the Vedas International School in Reds. Again, a frame to be relished. This match will be starting shortly. Both the sides hungry for a result going up their way. Here's the starting lineup of Apeejay: Satvik, Arsh, Advait, Arush, Vandit, Garvit, Krishwal, Pranjal, Aryan, Aryavir, and Manan. And here's for Vedas International School: Sarthak, Ishan, Himesh, Dishit, Vihan, Aradhya, Shlok, Kupuvi, Adarsh, Priyanshu, Monit. And on the frame, from the right to the left, will be the players in the yellow. Apeejay School Noida, wherein from the left to the right, the eternal rivals of yellow. In red, we see Vedas International School. This will be an interesting contest of how these two young teams. This is a sub-junior boys category, and it'll be interesting to see how these two teams perform at such a high level. The referee quickly assessing a few final minute moves. And it is Apeejay who kickstart proceedings with the kickoff. A quick pass down to the far right. However, cut short by Vedas International School. A desperate attempt to tussle for the ball rolls out as a throw in favor of Apeejay. A quick throw in taken by Apeejay. A nice dribble, surging forward, hoping to find a break, an early break for themselves. The ball's been lofted in the attacking half, but it will eventually go out as a goal kick in favor of Vedas International School. With just 1 minute on the clock, it still hasn't been a minute, and we have seen Apeejay trying to probe the goalkeeper with a possible long ranger that went a bit too haywire early in the contest. The ball's passed back to Vedas International School. They'll recover it, even though there was a slight error in making that pass that allowed Apeejay to settle back and claim the possession for themselves. And now Apeejay once again on the move, a nice loft up front. There's another attack from the far right. The goalkeeper comes out of his line, collects it comfortably. A long throw there. Quickly headed back to the central channel. Not much luck there to Apeejay at the moment. The youngsters of Vedas International School still famished for the ball. Another long ball there, most likely will be offside. It is. You're standing a bit too ahead. You're getting this contest between Apeejay and Vedas International School live on the official YouTube channel of Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. Well, just we're talking once again, it's APJ on the run, sends a scarring ball from the right wing. The attackers there stationed at the far left, but he eventually wouldn't be reaching the ball. Golden opportunity, what a run down the right, and a shearing ball coming into the center. All it required was to be tapped in, but it had a bit too much that the attacker couldn't reach it. A fine start to the game. APJ piling up some early pressure on Vedas International School. Just 2 minutes on the clock. And a short goal kick taken. Rolled away by Vedas International. The ball's fallen back for APJ. There's a bit of a high boot there, but the referee says it is absolutely fine. And at the moment, the danger lines have been cleared. So APJ will have the control of the ball, but not for long before it goes out for a throw in favor of Vedas International School. A decent 3 minutes. Too much of a high boot, but the referee says it's still okay. And APJ regains control of the possession. Plays it short. Most likely will be looking for a few options up front. Plays it on the far left, but there's a defender covering the ground. Well done. This youngster showing his speed, showing his hunger to win the ball back, has actually won the ball back for Vedas International School, and decent work done. Took an outside dribble, trying to push forward. Does manage, and again Vedas International School has the ball in their control now. They'll have to be a bit more composed. They'll have to be a bit more calm at the moment. You're trying to keep the tempo high. If you want to play a game with a high tempo, you will need all your players to be in sync. It's not a very easy game to play, so it's better if you're not yet ready for that level. It's good to see that these guys, these youngsters, are attempting it. But what eventually is important is that the players keep their calm as well, play as per their strengths. It's good to emulate your heroes. It's good to emulate the pros out there taking the world by storm at the moment in Qatar. But at the same time, you need to understand that you will have to play to your strengths. That will slowly help you grow and also give you some important lessons in the posterity to arrive. And as we say, there's a chase between the ball and an APJ attacker. So it's going to be number 15 from APJ who will take the throw there. A nice slant down the left. Desperate attempt to keep the ball inside. And he has bombs down that wing. And the pass was cut short there by Vedanta International School. Well done there again from the Vedanta International School. From the Vedas International School. Apologies for the same. A vigilant defense, not allowing the ball to be played much into the center. Knowing the kind of danger it can pose, knowing all the questions that can be asked with a ball that's eventually sent down the center. A bit of a miscued clearance from Vedas International School will allow Apeejay School from Noida to take a throw in. It was a foul throw, so they couldn't use the advantage to their favor. It's time for Vedas International School to take some time and take this throw and regroup themselves. A decent show from APJ now. Quickly takes a shot, gets some space. Still desperate to create that space for that shot, but eventually won't be successful. But APJ has a lot of players up front. They have the required numbers for sure. And they are still pushing forward, driving up, getting those important dribbles, getting the ball for themselves. This is really a good sight to witness. Plays it from the back. Again, a very decent clearance, a sturdy clearance from Vedas International School as they regain possession of the ball. Plays it now slightly towards the center, not controlled well. And this can be a chance there for Vedas to break free. But eventually the APJ defense still turns solid. Plays it on the far right. Opportunity for APJ to break free. Tries to pass it to the player inside. It's good to see that despite all the space, the confidence that they have on the player and the kind of passing ability, the kind of passing awareness that these kids have shown so far, it's indeed a treat for the eyes. This is the sub-junior boys going on, and the two teams ahead of us. The team in red, Vedas International School, who just now cleared the ball, not willing to take any risks. And the team to take the throw at the moment will be Apeejay School Noida, who's done the major talking so far in the half, but not with much precision. So we are still to see the opener of the day. Apeejay pushes forward, but at the moment it's Vedas who will have the ball for themselves. They were just trying to get a ball into the center. There wasn't much help, so that wouldn't have been a significant chance either. But then the defender from Apeejay didn't want to take any chance and cleared it away for a corner. The first set piece of the day between these two teams. Vedas International School putting the numbers up front. It's going to be a corner. Floats the corner in, but didn't go as far as they would have wanted it to. The possession has fallen back now to Apeejay, but Vedas has regained control of the ball, stitches a few neat passes and sends it forward. A sudden miscued clearance there from the goalkeeper could have spelled a bit of a menace there for Apeejay, but then the resultant effort coming from Vedas International School wasn't as decent as this opportunity would have begged. A nice block there, and now a desperate attempt from number 13 to get the ball under control, but eventually he rolls it out, so no problem there, and a throw in favor of Apeejay. For the last couple of minutes, Vedas International School has asked a few questions to the Apeejay defense. At the moment, the answers have arrived, but if the questions keep on coming, one may be very dubious about how far the answers will keep on arriving. And this is suddenly out of nowhere. There was a sudden surge in pace from Apeejay trying to go after the ball, but it wouldn't be much successful for them either. So a throw in favor of Vedas International School. Again, the clearance not really coming in a decent manner, allowing Apeejay to gain a throw for themselves. It's 10 minutes on the clock now. The scorecard still reads 0-0. Both the sides have shown some serious intensity to keep the ball in their control, and they have pushed hard as well for the opener. But at the moment, as things stand, the scores are locked at an impasse. Both the sides hungry for that opener, putting the numbers up forward, trying to create the small openings that will give them the lead. However, so far all those moves haven't come to pass. A decent tussle on the far right, quickly chips it into the attacking third. Vedas International has the ball in control now, bombing down that left wing. Can they find the pass? They've got some space for themselves. There's shooting opportunity. However, they'll turn back. They'll look for some more support. And a long ranger comes from range, and it's in the net. What a finish! It doesn't get better than that. Look at the celebration. Absolutely clinical. Took some time, took a while for that shot, and went right into the back of the net. The goalkeeper was off his line. He kept on backpedaling, but he moved way too forward to put an end to the ball. 10 minutes on the clock, and we have the first goal of the day. What a start to the game. As I mentioned, the Vedas International School had started asking all the right questions to Apeejay, and finding one of those opportunities came a long ranger from range, and that rolled into the back of the net. And now Apeejay once again dribbling past the melee of boots from Vedas International School. However, at the moment, they'll have to wait for their equalizer. They're not getting it. These young kids, they know how to make an appearance. They know how to make a show. We just saw one of them. An absolutely outrageous effort from the center. Saw the goalkeeper off his line. Didn't hesitate in pulling the trigger. And the ball went into the back of the net. And a brilliant run from the left, leaving 4 defenders. What a goal that would be! The celebrations come unhinged. This is a superlative display from the Vedas International School. It was Ashan who scored the opener, and now a brilliant run from the left, an excellent dribble, leaving 4 Apeejay defenders twisted in a knot, and then hammers it past an advancing goalkeeper to double the cushion. Apeejay, despite having a great start to the game, have suddenly found themselves 2 goals to recover from. The deficit now seems overwhelmingly gaping, and they'll have to find an answer shortly if they need to come back in the game. 2 incredible goals from Vedas International School, and now they are driving forward with every possible thrust that they have in their engines. They want this match to be put to bed as early as they can, and they won't hesitate to do anything for the same. We are seeing bodies stumbling across in the midfield. Not too much good though. Vedas International School again goes for that long ranger. However, this time there's an attacker up front. The goalkeeper comes out and collects the ball at the end of the day. The goalkeeper has suddenly found himself in the midst of some terrific heat. In a span of just 1 minute, he's conceded to the first goal. He was way off his line, and the ball, despite pedaling back, he couldn't control the narrative, and the ball rolled into the back of the net from an incredible finish down the center. And that was scored by Ishan. And while we were talking, a brilliant run from the left, and this time it was Vihan who left the Apeejay defenders in a twist and slammed a fine finish past the goalkeeper. We had an eventful 10 minutes without any goals, and then the next 1 minute produced not one but 2 extraordinary goals, and both of them coming from Vedas International School. They weathered the early storm and fought back strongly, and not just fought back, but now they have pegged back Apeejay to the depths of despair at the moment. A free kick comes floating in. This time the goalkeeper had the lines covered. So it's going to be a goal kick in favor of Apeejay at the moment. A mountain to climb for Apeejay, and they are nowhere near the vicinity of the mountain. Forget the base, forget the peak. Vedas International comes again, and they have got the ball in their favor. An attempt to play it on the far right didn't really end as he would have wanted. Another effort to send it forward by Vedas International was cut short by Apeejay. A throw in favor of Vedas International at the moment. The last 4 minutes have felt that there's nothing wrong that the boys in red, Vedas International School, can do. A decent start again, tries to keep the ball in control. Doesn't seem too decent enough. And as we say, a quick change being made by Apeejay. Number 9 is going to come out. They'll need someone to control the proceedings in the midfield. It's getting a bit too sloppy. Number 15 makes way for him. Excuse me. So as we say this incredible dream is being brought to you by the official YouTube channel of Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. And as we keep on saying this, if you like seeing your kids, friends, brothers, sisters delivering at such a high potential platform, do share and subscribe to our channel. Do like the video, do share them as well. And then please subscribe to our channel, as you'll be the first one to be notified of such high voltage football, or not just football, of such high voltage sporting action from these kids. We just saw what kind of potential these kids come to the game with. 2 goals in a span of a minute, and 2 incredible goals. One, making good use of accuracy. The substitution that was made, it was Aryavir who went out and Garveet was kept in the lineup. So Garveet was the one who went in. The ball simply not getting out of the attacking third of Apeejay. It's all Vedas International at the moment. A nice little dribble. This is a golden opportunity. If they can push it in, still not. The goalkeeper does a decent job. The ball's fallen back for Apeejay, and this time they hammers it slightly wide. This was the best opportunity of the day for Apeejay. Look at this. Takes a fine touch to go past. That inside dribble had everything of it. He probably should have passed it there to number 16. He was right there. The rebound did fall for another Apeejay attacker, but the effort went slightly wide. This game is far from over. There's a lot of drama, a lot of histrionics left in this. You've got to watch this contest. 2 sets of kids absolutely hell-bent to prove a point. absolutely undaunted by the fact that they are trailing by 2 goals. APJ surged forward, drove hard, and almost got them the opener, almost reduced the arrears, just to be denied by excellent goalkeeping and a stroke of luck. Once again, APJ defending it at the end of the day with the ball going out for a goal kick in their favor. Decent defending, putting the body along the line of the attacker and the ball. And the Vedas International School didn't show much of a language there to actually snatch it, so they weren't pretty famished. They'll keep things as it is. A long goal kick taken. A bit of a miss there, but then without taking any risk, they get set out for a throw. Again, well-headed clear by Vedas International School defenders. They don't want to take any kind of risk. They know they have the lead. The ball is a game that can change in seconds. The ball still remains, and this time another loft, an attempt to clear it. The goalkeeper came out and made a hash of affairs. Decent defending at the end of the day saves the day for Vedas International School. Look at this opportunity. He tried to poke a foot out and clear it, but that probably was a wrong move, because if the ball would have actually connected with the foot, you never knew, that probably would have flown into the own net. But excellent defending from the defender, the final defender, who kept his nerve and ensured that the ball's being cleared after the goalkeeper was beaten. Otherwise, this was another golden opportunity for APJ. However, they couldn't make full use of it. And now APJ comes surging forward. They have the players, they have the stature, they have the numbers up front. This is another golden opportunity. Will number 9 be able to take a shot? He does, but it goes slightly wide. Ever since the first 2 goals, APJ haven't sat back and defended. They have come out, and they have come out in pursuit of the first goal. So far, they seem solid in their attack. But right now, the goal still hasn't happened. Well, they are knocking on the door, of course. You never know when the door falls open. Vedas will have to be a slightly more organized in the defense. There has been individual bursts of brilliance, but football is a team game. They'll need to act as a collective unit if they have to keep things afloat at the moment. The ball is bouncing a bit too much for the players of Vedas International School to control. The referee blows his whistle. While I was trying to control it, the ball bounced up, then he awkwardly and ended up hitting his hand. So that's going to be a free kick in favor of Vedas International School. Of APJ School of Noida. Sends a long ball forward. There is a man to receive it. Quickly takes a short touch. Number 11 going forward, keeps on driving. There's a player stationed in the far left. They'll go out, and it most likely is going to be a corner. No, it's going to be a goal kick. So the last touch came from an APJ player. So Vedas International School will once again get some time for themselves to rally their forces and play the ball forward. Took some time there. The defender was a bit too late, but still fortunate enough that he kept the ball in control. Number 3 once again driving down that far right, tussling with 2 defenders, and eventually loses the ball, but at the expense of a throw-in. So the possession is still going to be in favor of Vedas International School. After a long time, they have come knocking forward. It was all APJ at the moment. Sends a ball, sends it quick one there. An attempt to block it off doesn't work in Vedas' favor, in Vedas International School's favor. And now APJ with a long ball on the far right. There wasn't a player who could have got it, so it was a bit too wild as well. It most likely felt that there was going to be a smooth run on that far right, but it didn't. A bit of wild swing of feet there. Both the sides just desperate to win the ball. A nice cheeky footwork allowed him to keep the ball in his control. However, the ball's fallen back for APJ. Once again, Vedas crowding out APJ like anything. They're swarming over the APJ attackers. 3, 4 defenders coming for one ball. This kind of scuffling the attacking enterprises of APJ. It's going to be a free kick. I guess there was too much of wild swinging of legs. It was a bit too frenetic from both sides. We'll have to be a bit more careful here on because they may end up injuring each other. I guess that is exactly what has happened. While they were swinging the leg, one of them must have caught him on a shin. Takes a long ranger. The ball's fallen back for Vedas again. Again, a lot of high boots we are seeing out here. The players will have to be a bit too careful because I understand the ball and all will have to be snatched, but also one needs to take care or one needs to keep in mind that safety of the players are also involved. So they'll have to be a bit sure of the fact that no player is injured in the process. It was a foul throw, most likely, yes, it was. So it's going to be a throw for Vedas International now. They have a 2 goal lead and they will want that third. A third goal from here can be a denting blow to the aspirations of APJ. APJ again surging forward. However, job well done there from Vedas. But this is a very good position to take a free kick. It was somewhat similar. The first goal happened a bit too far, but I guess it was more because the goalkeeper was off his line. Had the goalkeeper been on his line, it wouldn't have been much of a problem. The wall preparing to stop it. This ball has a range of being in the net. Takes a long ranger, calls it. The goalkeeper, however, was absolutely alert and won't take any risk as he sends the ball downtown. A long rush for the ball, but they won't be winning it. So Vedas International still has the possession for themselves. However, APJ has regained control of the possession and now probably scurries for a few feet forward. There's a player stationed on the far left. The pass was not as expected, but a nice job there. He's dribbled in between, but the resultant pass was too watery to create any kind of damage. The ball now falls back for Vedas International. Some decent passes being stitched. Just while I was saying that some decent passes being stitched, one of them went a bit too far and ended up in a throw. Once again, another long range effort being sent to the attacking third. Vedas wants to create a few chances for themselves. They are still not done. And now they drive forward. However, the referee has just pulled the game off for a while. This youngster caught his feet in the crossfire of some frenetic swinging of legs. And it's a free kick in favor of Vedas International. It was Ishan who got the opener for Vedas International almost from the halfway mark. And then a phenomenal run from Vihan allowed them to double their cushion. But since then, APJ has done most of the talking, where Vedas surviving on scraps. Another long range free kick, and it's in the back of the net. A great effort. Saw the goalkeeper. Is a bit shaky at this point in time. Not really sure how to palm it away. And it just ends in the back of the net. Absolutely catastrophe there from APJ. Just as we head towards the end of the first half, Vedas International School has tripled their lead now and are 3 goals too good vis-a-vis their counterparts. Another one from the range, and the goalkeeper having no response whatsoever from APJ. They'll not just have a lot of grounds to cover up now, they'll almost have an universe to cover up. Hitting back 3 goals isn't a matter of ease, And as far as the game is concerned, they haven't found themselves dictating the terms on a positive note. So it's still APJ leading. It's Vedas International School leading the contest by 3 goals, and all three of them has been absolutely extraordinary enterprises. Sends another long ball forward, but this time the defense was up to the task. APJ still keeps on pushing forward. It's Dashit who scored the third goal from the free kick. Now APJ had a chance to break free, but another calmly attempted tackle there has sent the ball back in their half. They are hurrying at the moment. They are down by 3 goals and they'll have to pull out something of the hat. It's going to be a free kick. The ball caught his arm, so we'll quickly take a look. This was a goal. This was a goal. Look at this. How brilliant it was. An absolute thunderous effort there. The goalkeeper, once again, having no idea where the ball flew in from. He couldn't time his jump. While we're seeing the goal, there's another corner, another set piece in favor of Vedas International School. Can they make it 4-0 in their favor? Let's hope for the very best. We have already seen 3 goals here. Here comes the corner. And it's in the back of the net again. The goals keep on coming. Nobody was marking this player. Similar celebrations doing the rounds. And Vedas International School running absolute riots there against APJ. This time coming from a corner. And we see the Ronaldo-esque celebration. Who doesn't want to do the same, that iconic celebration that Cristiano Ronaldo has been doing for years now? Not for years, basically, it's a new celebration. It's indeed a treat for the sore eyes. These young kids lighting it up like anything. It's 4-0 now. And Vedas International School keeps on driving higher and higher. There is some technical issues. We'll definitely get back to you. Just stay tuned. There's another corner now. Another corner being floated, and this was the goal. Nobody was marking them. We are almost there in the 30-minute mark, and the referee has blown the whistle for the half time. A frenetic first half comes to an end. Vedas International School has taken a lead by 4 goals to nil. Ishan scoring a goal on the 10th minute, Bihan scoring it on the 11th, while Dishit got his name on the 24th. And it was a second strike from Ishan just at the stroke of half time to make it 4-0. APJ will have a mountain to climb, wherein Vedas International School are now in cruise control of the contest. We'll soon return to you with the second half. Stay tuned until then.
हेलो हाँ
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the second half of this grand encounter where APJ School in yellow will be taking on the Vedas International School in red. And as things stand, the Vedas International School have firmly dictated proceedings with an iron fist. They've taken a 4-0 lead and they are the ones to kickstart proceedings at the second half. They'll be attacking from the right to the left on your screen, wherein APJ in yellow will be attacking from the left to the right. They have a lot more urgency. 4 goals is no matter of joke to come back from a deficit of 4 goals. A nice twist and turn, but at the end of the day, he didn't have the required precision to go past those defenders. APJ tries to make some early breakthrough. They know that if they have to cut short the deficit, they'll have to score an early goal. But at the moment, it doesn't seem likely. As Vedas International School puts a few players up front, nibbling away at the resultant ball. So decent defensive work, the referee blowing the whistle, and the player taking an impact on his thigh. Well, the medical aid being given to the kid there. While he was trying to receive the ball, most likely one of those extended feet have caught his thigh. He's being escorted out of the field. But it's good to see that he's back on his feet and is able to walk comfortably. Even though there's a slight hobble, that can be a matter of concern for sure. But like while we continue this, Reliance Foundation Youth Sports, the official YouTube channel of Reliance Foundation Youth Sports, is bringing to you such wonderful games between these youngsters. And all we request you is there. And just while we were talking, this was another golden opportunity. A shot was supposed to be taken, but then very well anticipated there by APJ, who's cut short that avenue of attack. And right now they'll have to once again forge on from here. But as things stand, the ball's gone out for a throw. So yeah, as we were saying, that such incredible, such high potential, high caliber football of the youth is being presented to you by the official YouTube channel of the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. And it doesn't get better from here on, as we see these young kids plying their trade in the most bedazzling fashions of all. Takes a quick throw there. Please do like, share, and subscribe the channel if you like these young kids squeezing out everything they've got, their heart, their soul, and not caring for any fear, not caring for any consequences, just enjoying football as it should be. This was another attempt by APJ to break free. However, at the moment, it seems like that Vedas International School will not be allowing them to go past the opposition. A long throw being taken away and the ball's fallen back. For Vedas International School now, however, APJ still continues to produce the required friction. They are not in any mood to entertain any further infringements from Vedas. And while he was trying to turn, despite the feet of the APJ defender, while the ball was rolling out, got a slight sniff of the feet of the APJ's defender, and that'll be another throw in. A long throw in taken there, and a totally miscued. The defenders of APJ were unable to judged the flight of the ball and ends up almost conceding possession in a very dangerous situation. However, Vedas International School has slightly bogged down the pace by putting the numbers back. But this can be a great opportunity for APJ. The attacker is still chasing and since so is the defender. It will be the APJ attacker who will be winning the ball. And now he's looking for some support. And before he gets it, Vedas International School will be trading it away for a throw in. This is such an incredible learning chapter for all these kids. They haven't been a part of such grand tournaments previously, and they probably will be getting to play such tournaments later on in their life. But right now, at such a young age, exposure at such a magnificent level, at such a majestic level, is something that keeps these young kids peppered up for the future. A tournament that they would cherish forever, a match that they would cherish forever, despite the results. What matters is the journey. What matters is the destiny. What matters is all the fun. A nice effort there. A wonderful flick from the APJ attacker. Did have some curl on it, but the distance was a lot for the ball to curl back into the back of the net. 5 minutes in the second half already. And as the scores go, Vedas International School comfortably leading the contest by 4 goals to nil. Four incredible goals have set them on the right trajectory. And APJ, despite doing all the hard work, they have failed to get that goal there. This is a great opportunity. And a shot flies inches away from the woodwork. They would consider themselves a bit unfortunate. They found a couple of opportunities. There was a lot of space for the shot from back there, but they wanted to be a bit too sure. They got a bit closer, and it was literally a golden opportunity for the kids to take. But the ball slightly flies a bit higher from the woodwork. APJ tugging at the defense of Vedas International School now. Once again, another fine run from the right, but the defenders keep things in control. They're still trying to stave away an attempt at turn, twist, and deliver. Didn't work out. And now a scarring cross from the right. Once again, excellent defense from Vedas International School. If the first half was a show of pomp and vigor from the Vedas International School attackers, the second half has been a display of resolve and solidity from the Vedas International School defenders. Both sides not hesitant to pull the trigger, both sides not hesitant to take those long rangers. The ball didn't go the distance as the APJ goalkeeper would have wanted, and now a nice little run from the right. They tries for that pass. They didn't manage to get the goalkeeper an attempt, and a brilliant defensive work denies them. What a chance! This is some incredible frenetic box-to-box football at both ends. Fine effort, just couldn't keep the ball low. Just 7 minutes in the second half, and we have already seen so much of action, so much of frenzied action where both the sides are absolutely hell-bent in scoring that all-important goal. They keep coming closer and closer. A quick throw in taken away by Vedas International School, but then the resultant clearance again goes out. But this time it's going to be Apeejay Noida to take that throw in. Sends a quick throw, cleared away by Vedas. However, the ball's fallen back for APJ. It doesn't go as far as they would have wanted. Going by the statures, one would always know. Well, the flag stays down. Another fine run from the right, but before he could have sent in that cross, that would have spelled some kind of danger. It was cleared away. So it's a corner kick, another set piece from Vedas International School. We have already seen 4 goals, one of them coming from a set piece. The APJ defense will have to be careful. Another chance, another goal. Another incredible goal. It doesn't simply get better than that. And this is a hat trick for a young Ishan. What a finish. Takes it on the volley and pegs it into the back of the net. Unmarked. You would never see such perfection. Look at it. Perfect weight on the ball. Brilliantly guided home. And a change happening there for Vedas International School. And now APJ finds themselves at the end of some serious humiliation, probably. They'll need an answer. They'll need an answer very soon enough if they need to salvage anything from this fixture. At the moment, it doesn't seem like. The Vedas International School, they know the goal too good. They know the back of the net like the palm of their hand, and this is an opportunity and a brilliant finish to make it 5-1 in favor of APJ. There's still some time left. The question is, can they cut down the entire difference? The goalkeeper came out, a bit of a chaos there, and they eventually managed to produce that all-important ball for the attacker waiting just at the end of it. He gets it and tucks it into the back of the net to make it 5-1. There's too much action going on, too much heat in the game. We all should be savoring it while it lasts. These last 20 minutes are going to be crucial. These last 20 minutes are going to be critical for both the sides. You don't know which side scores again. Every single set piece that has been given has been menacing from Vedas International, wherein from open play, we have just seen how APJ has exploited a howler from Vedas International to end up scoring their first goal of the night. Another opportunity, but then well taken care of by the defense. And once again, a race down on the far right between the two attackers. It's going to be a throw-in. A quick throw-in taken away. And now APJ, they are hungry for more. They've got that first goal after a lot of efforts. Out of nowhere, it's again Vedas International School who is on the move on the offensive. They found a few players up front as well. They're stitching together small passes, trying to make quick inroads. But APJ has regained the ball in their favor, and now APJ on the rise. There's a player who has that opportunity, but a decent defensive work. But the referee's blown the whistle, and it's a free kick from a very dangerous position. So a set piece for APJ. Do we have a goal number 2 here? It's $1 million question. Another set piece. Can APJ make good use of it? They've just found the first and they have started sniffing the second. A card came out and it was a booking. Can Vedas International School keep their composure? They have a comprehensive lead at the moment, but there's still 18 minutes to go to the final whistle. Here comes a free kick. Takes it. Beautiful free kick right into the top left corner. And out of nowhere, Apeejay School has scored back 2 important goals. And the Vedas International School are still trying to figure out an answer to this. Very calmly taken. The goalkeeper couldn't reach the distance. And out of nowhere, a score that read 5-0 even a few moments back now reads 5-2. A deficit of 3 goals. Can APJ push harder and get those all-important 3 goals? Well, it's definitely a tough ask, but it's not impossible because they still have 17 minutes remaining. What an incredible contest we are having. And out of nowhere, once again, it's Vedas International School who has the ball back. Now APJ defenders scrambling all together. It's a throw-in in their favor. They know the game way too much now. They know the game like the palm of their hand. And now they are probably going to push as much as they can for that 3rd goal. If this game ends in a draw, you have not seen a better comeback for the ages. And now number 12, just hoping to get that ball, but doesn't. And now he's got the ball back. A bit of a delayed clearance from the defender allows him to get it. And now it's another set piece in favor of APJ. What an incredible contest. And all of this is coming to you live on the official YouTube channel of Reliance Youth Sports Foundation. Please do like, share, and subscribe to keep on getting such incredible contests. Vedas International School calling all their defenders back to the guard. However, at the moment, it doesn't seem like it's working. APJ again has the ball in their favor. They sends the ball up front. The goalkeeper will come out and eventually collect it. A sigh of reprieve there. Two quick goals in a span of 2 minutes. Are there more? APJ right now is sniffing blood. They are putting every possible move, every possible player on the hunt. It's great to see such young kids not at all hesitant to do what is necessary. A fine run there, tries to create the ball, doesn't clear, it ends up going out of the play. A decent chase there from the attacker of APJ. Oh, it's a corner, so it took a deflection while it was going out. Another set piece to defend. The mercury is rising, sparks are flying. This is an incredible contest of football, as fine as it gets. Another corner floats in, another opportunity, but crowded back. The attacker still keeps on forcing his way. The ball doesn't go far. It's fallen back for APJ. Another chance, another poke at it. This time the goalkeeper had it in control. The second goal was scored by Manan from APS. It has so far been a breathless second half, an eventful second half. We have already seen 3 goals, and 2 of them coming from APJ, while 1 of them came from Vedas International School. They are not really happy with the decision. A long throw taken away. It has so far been a frenzied bout of 15 minutes in the second half, and they slightly try to move forward, but was again crowded over by a couple of defenders. Vedas International School under too much heat. They don't have much of a response for what APJ is doing to them at the moment. They've got a couple of goals for sure, but they're still trailing by 3 goals. Very lively show from APJ so far in the second half. Vedas International School just trying to calm down the tempo a bit. It's turning out a bit too hot for them. APJ has regained control of the possession, but Vedas will keep the ball for them. Not a very decent clearance. The ball's fallen back for APJ, and now they twist and turn. A bit of a high boot there. And Vedas International School clears it for another throw in favor of APJ. Well, despite the pressure that they are in at the moment, they still have the lead for themselves, and quite a comprehensive one. So until and unless APJ comes up with continuous pressure, with incessant press, there won't be much for them to celebrate. Now Vedas International School has the ball going their way, but it has been cut short by APJ. And now APJ trying to craft another counter attack. It won't find much success. The ball's fallen back for APJ. Sends a long ball down the center, cut short by Vedas International School. It's a bit of a ping ball situation at the moment. Jumps extraordinarily high, keeps the ball in control, finds the player, but he couldn't control. A push 2 there. The referee quickly having a word with the attacker. A throw in favor of APJ at the moment. A long throw, but doesn't get much from it. And now a long chase there from the APJ attacker, but the defenders have it covered and the goalkeeper will lay claim to it. 48 minutes have already run down the clock. We are heading towards the final 12 minutes of the contest, rather the final 10. And as we have seen, 7 goals have been scored so far. It doesn't get better than that. The first half belonged entirely to Vedas International School, wherein the second half belongs to APJ. They've got 2 goals so far, but that's far from the all-important deficit that's still out there. It's a 3-goal deficit they'll have to cut short. Can they do that? Only time will say. But as far as the complexion of the game goes, it has been a high intense, a high octane encounter between both sides. Vedas International School leading by 5 goals to 2, where Ishan completed his hat-trick in the second half. Again a push and the ball goes out of play. A long throw from APJ, trying to send the ball as forward as they can. They'll have to create chances for themselves and they know it very well. They can't delay any further. The last 10 minutes of the contest coming up. Well, just before he tried to take the ball away, the ball's fallen back for APJ. Can he get that shot? He still has the ball with him, but then Vedas International School eventually takes the ball. But APJ attackers have managed to snatch the ball back. There's a player waiting at the far right, take a shot from that angle, but it was too acute to be beaten. A quick change happening in Jatin, number 14, coming in there for Vedas International School, wherein number 13 goes out. They almost had the third of the day. They were pushing hard, but the angle felt a bit too acute. Look at this. This was the best chance. That second step at controlling, they probably could have passed. There was a player on the far right, so if they would have passed out at that level, that could have still been a goal. Like at least a shy at goal, but it wasn't. Well, they are using their bodies as shields. It's good to see. They're not afraid of using their body as shields. They're putting their body on the line. Vedas International School. They know that they'll have to defend this lead. Despite it being a 3-goal lead, the kind of pressure that they are in the midst of, that won't be sustained if the attacks keep on continuing. A very feeble long-range effort, wasting an attacking move. A few crucial seconds stolen away with this goal kick. Now Vedas International School again trying to find a move that will help them to go forward. This time the ball was not well controlled. As soon as he received it, it bobbled up, and that is exactly what allowed Vedas International School to snatch the ball away. Now Vedas International School plays it down that far left, but this time APJ had it in control and trades it away for a throw-in. So a throw-in in favor of Vedas International School. An opportunity for them to catch a breath. They are right now unable to catch a breath with the number of attacks, with the barrage of attacks that they have faced again, that they have found themselves against. Time is running away for APJ School, and they'll have to figure out a way to get that number 3 in as soon as they can. 2 more minutes down the clock, it'll get tougher and tougher for them. They have the ball to themselves, but again a botched up clearance, but it won't be doing them much harm. However, the APJ attackers are relentless. They want the ball for themselves. They want the ball to be launched forward. They want the ball to be sent in the opposition penalty box. There's a defender who will probably clear it away, but it goes as far. There was an APJ attacker standing, but he couldn't make much of it. And now a further push, a long-range effort, straight into the safe arms of the goalkeeper. Time is ticking away for APJ. It didn't feel that they will be able to create an opportunity where they will be putting Vedas International School under pressure, but they have. With 2 quick goals, they have found themselves, APJ has found themselves returning from the deepest depths of despair. But after that second goal, well, it's another free kick. No, it's a free kick in favor of Vedas International School. While he was trying to receive it, he ended up putting too much behind the ball and ended up conceding a free kick. We are in the final 6 minutes of the contest. We have had an electrifying encounter between both the sides that has seen 2 goals, 7 goals being scored so far. The ball has somehow stopped, and it is Vedas International School who eventually clears it. There's a nice body block that allowed him, but if he wouldn't have poked at it, probably the ball would have remained. Then they would have needed some support. You never know, probably another player coming from the side and snatching away the ball. So we have seen these kind of things happening in football always. Football is a very unpredictable game. We have seen David slaying Goliath not once but multiple times. We saw how Germany lost to Japan yesterday night. So anything can happen in this game. It's a very, very unpredictable game. Final 5 minutes of the contest coming up. And as we say this, we also request you to like, share, and subscribe the official YouTube channel of Reliance Youth Sports Foundation. Vedas International School, not really interested in keeping the ball, or rather trying to keep the ball from that long goal kick that came, because it was any which ways going out. Well, they couldn't control the ball, so that would go out for another throw in, and this time in favor of Apeejay. Since another one from the right. A long throw in taken away by Apeejay, trying to create a set piece from nowhere. A decent effort there. There's a PlayStation. Oh, it's a brilliant defensive block. The ball almost was on its way to the back of the net, but a fine block has now allowed Vedas International School to probably steal some important seconds away. The ball's back for Vedas. Takes a long range effort this time, sending it downtown. The defenders are unable to control it at the moment. The number 7 of Vedas International School has just managed to drive a bit forward. That'll force them to trade it away for a throw. They're waiting for a few options to arrive. And quickly takes it. Again, another long range effort. It has fallen back for Vedas. Vedas is still trying to score as many goals as they can. Probably another goal from here will put the game to bed. It almost has, because a 3 goals deficit is too much to be covered in a span of just 3 minutes. But they still want that 6th goal. That's a real show of intent and passion. Ball goes out for a throw in favor of Apeejay. Apeejay will be looking forward for a goal or 2 more. Even if they are unable to win this contest, they will probably try and make this scoreline look as much thrilling as it can. But somehow now their body language feels that they are kind of giving up, because the time is running away. So just 2 minutes in the clock remaining, and Vedas International, but they can't afford to let another goal slip, because then all the hard work that they have put in the last or in the second half will be going down the drain. And it's another throw in favor of Vedas International School. A long throw it's going to be, but headed away by Apeejay. And 4 defenders trying to chase it. Now Apeejay goes for another long range effort. They found a ball there. It was Vedas International School. And now Apeejay on the surge. They have the chance to take a shot there, and they put it in the back of the net. Poor goalkeeping from there. A fine finish. Makes it 5-3 now. Do we have one more goal in this contest? Look at this. Excellent run. Muscles his way past the defender and slots it into the bottom left corner of the net. This should have been an easy save for the goalkeeper, but then he couldn't time his movement accordingly. Final minute of the game, and probably a few more minutes of additional time. Apeejay still has some sting left in them. They are not giving up. They want the ball for themselves. They want to drive forward as fast as they can. Do we have a number 4 for APJ in this contest? Do we have a number 9 in this match? Well, APJ still has the ball and still keeps on surging forward, takes a little dribble, hopes to get the ball in their way, but a decent clearance there from Vedas International School. The ball still there for APJ and now sends it, but well headed clear by the defender. And the ball's fallen back for APJ. Do they have the strength to get hold of it? It seems like they don't. And the referee has blown the final whistle. So that should mark the end of the contest. What an incredible game of football did we have. And as things stand, it was Vedas International School who were the eventual winners by 5 goals to 3, wherein APJ's late plunge didn't help them in securing the victory. It was Aryan and Manan who scored the goals for APJ, wherein for Vedas International School, it was Ishan with a hat-trick. Vihan and Dishit found themselves in the back and the score sheet. Well done, Vedas International School. Please do not go anywhere. We have the final game of the day from Delhi coming live on this channel. Stay tuned and we'll keep you posted.